Let's see what he can get from perk 1 and perk 3. Meanwhile,
RNG
Nerzl on Diona,
could be
who we've seen
important.
him choose before.
Right. Nobody wants to blink first.
Scratch,
Somebody
feed,
has to.
skeletons. We're fighting for bridges. There's a wolf on top. DeathShoot going for some crystal cards here, right? It has the archers, and he has an arcanist in his deck as well.
Bounty sniper
Pincer.
removed. Nicely done.
Bring the trap.
This assassin walks right into that bear trap. Sad day for
So
him.
Deadshot's got a wall in his deck and an extra wall from his perk 1, so that
Yeah,
could
how does
be-
he feel about that, do you think? Getting a duplicate card?
I mean, a duplicate card is frustrating at times, but of course it's not another card he can use to grab a bridge with, so I'm sure he would have
Right.
preferred a minion.
Yeah, yeah. There's a wolf up top. Close XP game. Nerzl with a slight advantage.
Nice
Yeah,
use
this
of
is
the
something
wall
the
deck.
wall can do. It holds the bottom bridge there, right?
Yeah.
Because the Marines aggro on and don't step on, which is kind of nice.
That's nicely done. Oof, assassin getting pincered. Oh, it does invis again though, so that's an interesting
Yeah,
thing
because
about
the true damage doesn't reset the stealth timer.
Yeah, the interesting thing with a fear is that even when a unit is feared, it still does whatever it does. So
shoot.
like a flyby coming in.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
saw him gearing that up. That's great.
nice block. 1 mana to save that, that's massive. But yeah, the fear doesn't stop things like unit abilities, so like a healer, a feared healer will keep healing, for example, things like that. And as you saw there, a feared assassin can re-stealth. Right.
I think if you fear a heal puff, oh well, you can't really fear it that way now. Oh no, you can with like Margaret. If you fear a heal puff off of a bridge, it will continue to do its puff duties because it's already been like triggered as on the bridge.
Oh, interesting. Interesting thing about that sniper there is that sniper was slowed, so it seems like although the Suglite shield protected against the damage, it didn't protect against the slow from the flyby.
That is very interesting, actually. Have to read into the wording on that card. Yep, shock rock to kill the birds. A little late.
Ooh, missed
Yeah,
it.
a little behind.
Yeah.
Kind of shoot for the apex there.
There's one. Go get it, boy.
Ruffle's going for a heal, not super valuable at this stage of the game, to be honest. Gonna get Nerzl back up to full.
It's close, but I feel like Deadshot's a little bit frustrated with that wall. Could have certainly had,
not the best card.
Yeah, some extra bridge control would have been just what the Doctor ordered. But being behind,
Even like a
does
lone
get the,
scout, I'd be pretty happy with. Yeah.
he does get the shield on the sniper, but the shield's not helping too much. Because the flyby is either going to kill it or not kill it. The shield's not going to stop it. The flyby will kill it if there's no Suglite, or not kill it if there is a Suglite. The shield is fairly irrelevant.
There's one. Go get it, boy.
Right. But that bounty sniper's got a bunch of kills there. Look, suddenly XP is leveled up, and that's the power of the
Oh
bounty
wow, it
sniper.
is totally.
Nice use of the
Little
traps,
double
though.
trap action there.
Shock Rock didn't really get what it needed.
Nope.
Stint grabbing the bottom bridge. Remember, Stint now requires 75 tech instead of 50. Sniper immediately removed. Right, let's have a look. What's Deadshot's perk 3? Didn't really pay attention to it, but we will see it shortly.
Yeah, I missed it too. Oh, it's a whirly.
Whirly scratching. Now that's nice. Good use of the trap to take the Arcanist out. Harbinger being a problem in the middle there. And the walls are going to be useful to tank the Harbinger.
Yeah, to draw aggro on things like that. Doing work with Wolf a little bit.
Right, XP in Nerzl's favour. Deadshot. Struggling. Going to take quite a lot of face damage here. What
Yeah,
does he
gotta
have?
worry about this Harbinger.
Yep.
And Nerzl, you know, is sitting on probably a pincer.
This is a problem. Okay. Nice use of the trap. Of the shield, sorry. Right. The Deadshot's falling behind. He's managing to deal with this, but is taking face damage all the time.
Nerzl's been so competitive today. Not that anyone thought he wasn't a good player, but I didn't think he was going to be giving other top caliber players, you know, this level of difficulty.
Yep, for sure.
Go, boy.
Deadshot needs huge bounty sniper value, but no way of stopping that pincer, really.
He tried to like get it on the assassin or something. You saw him throw on scrats before too to try and like intercept the pincer because it does target based on the center.
Yeah,
and not
it's
the
very
highest.
difficult to get them like right on the center of it, though.
Yeah.
There's one. Go
Very
get it,
frustrating to
boy.
deal with. Right. Oh, that might aggro on the wall. No, just gets
Yeah, I
the
thought it was
Arcanist.
aggro on the wall too. Nerzl about to hit frenzy here, and this is looking rough for DeathShoot.
Sure. Never count out Apep and Deadshot though, but it's frustrating. And again, immediately the pincer.
Especially because that XP is his avenue back into the game.
Yep.
Or to stay competitive.
Harbinger gonna.
Nerzl is in
phase.
frenzy now with bridges, with a Harbinger on face.
Yeah, I
Brandon, the
can't see
totem's up.
Deadshot climbing back into this. The Harbinger's going to kill him if nothing else.
GG.
Okay, Nerzl strikes first in this Redemption Bracket final. Okay, here we go. Game number 2.
DeathShoot
Right.
using those
Look how
Rather
heavy
Swarmers
Deadshot's
again.
deck is. Is this going to be a ritual deck?
from Nerzl?
Some Nerzl, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see his deck, so I'm not sure. But he's got Mardrek.
It is a ritual deck.
Haha. Sweet.
Okay, Morelia Ritual. Diona. Right, Deadshot's going to be thinking, okay, what are we facing here? The next card that's spawned, Deadshot's going to probably know exactly what this is. Okay, here we see Doom Cleaver. Every time it gets a kill, it's going to be reducing the cost of it. Look at this play at the top, though, from Deadshot.
Yeah, wow.
The Swarmer's just murdering that. Okay.
I thought they
Now-
needed to come out earlier, but then the taunt totem was there. Oh, there's a lot of damage on face with these swarmers.
Yep. But getting good mana
Couple
reduction
stacks.
with the Doom Cleaver.
Yep.
And this is a good example of how to play the Doom Cleaver. Play it defensively like this. Otherwise, if you play it offensively, your opponent can generally deal with it and stop you getting much value out of it. But look, he's got 5 mana reductions already from that. 6.
Oh, he played twins.
Yep. The
So that means he
twins.
must have just played. Oh no, ROS doesn't trigger twins. Or sorry, yeah, Ritual triggers Brutes.
Indeed, right. Succubus getting value at the bottom, going to clear everything from the looks of it. Okay, this is an interesting deck, but Nerzl has taken a lot of face damage, and Deadshot is ahead on XP. These decks can
Always that the
snowball.
opportunity to heal for Nerzl with Morelia. Spell reduction as well to make Ritual a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure if he's rocking one of the expensive spells too.
Brother getting murdered at the bottom again by the Swarmers. Right, Fanriel. How do you feel about the Ritual deck being played with Morelia as opposed to Mordor?
Well, we see him choosing some mythic units in the Mardred.
Is his win condition just a massive push with the dragon? Getting some good face damage out though. Those whelps doing good.
The rest of Morelia's tech, you know, the book does give you versatility. It lets you bridge grab a little bit where you're not having to worry about cycling the book. The fact that it's timer perk, I think timer perks help out these heavy decks.
He's going to use his spell reduction from the book as well. Let's find out. He does have a number of spells in his deck. He's got a Beam of Doom. He's got Last Stand. He's got Ritual itself.
Yeah, last stand we saw. Good use of Swarmers again by DeathShoot. Oh, too bad
Nice
the Swarmers
trap.
didn't aggro on the Crackle. But on face, doing a ton of damage.
Yep. He needs to be careful here. He's going to drop very low. Deadshot going to sense blood potentially. Now this could force Nerzl to have to start healing with his book instead of
Yep,
getting those
seems
spell
like it.
reductions.
Here is the Ritual use, so if he doesn't apply a lot of pressure here, this game could be one-sided. And the shock was really good on that brother to stop the Holy Ground.
Go, Rubble.
But
Big
the
Beam of
XP is
Doom.
closer now. Nerzl is
Yep.
still is in the XP game currently.
Okay, he's gone for the heal. Okay, only got a single heal though, so not as good as it could have been. Needs to be careful here, deciding what to do, taking more face damage.
DeathShoot.
Deadshot going, trap on face. Oh, that trap could be too much. Flyby coming in, there's a dagger fall as well. Deadshot's going to close this out.
Wow.
Wow. Right, Morelia, Volko.
Volko's an interesting 1v1 choice. We haven't seen any Volko today, and we seldom see Volko in 1v1 tournaments because, you know, his lack of built-in anti-air, obviously. And we see DeathShoot compensating with cards in his deck. You know, he's got Marines here, which we haven't seen him really using before. Crossbow dudes and Unholy Ground, as well as a Magma Cannon. I wonder what the logistics of that cannon are to launch Magma, right? It's got to be built with pretty strong stuff.
Now, Nerzl has a Reconator, Deadshot has a Defenso Chopper, and a Magma Cannon.
Yeah, hard counter there with the Defenso.
What is that turret at the top there? Just cycling, I guess? Wants to get the Spirit, ideally. Oh, Spirit missed. That's frustrating. There's still another Spirit to come, but the Defenso Chopper's just going to shut that down.
Yep. Is it even going to hold him off the bridge? Wow, that's even better to hold the bridge that entire fight, too.
This might just be a GG situation already. Like, that's just going to get so shut down. Does nothing.
Nerzl is up in experience at this moment. But yeah, a lot of some plays stacking up that are going to make it tough.
Nice bridge grab at the top.
Yeah, that was a really good play by DeathShoot to know the
Battle Monkey's going to survive. It does have a Glen's Brew. Deadshot will know that he doesn't want to activate it. Remember, enemies around the Battle Monkey will increase its attack speed. And it can get out of control if there's a horde near it. So sometimes the best way to deal with it is to not deal with it. Just let your master deal with it.
DeathShoot's still down on XP here.
Yeah, that's fairly surprising, to be honest.
Based on the plays and how some of them have gone, yeah, it seems like that he would have more of an advantage. So I imagine DeathShoot's going to hold on to this Defensive Chopper every single time this Reconator's played, and you expect the same with Magma Cannon. Yeah, that's like the one target. I think Magma Cannon's a pretty good option against the Battle Shihu too.
Okay, forces out the Glen's Brew, needs to... It can't deal with that monkey healing.
Pretty good, 2 mana to kill the monkey there. I mean, first letting it heal up and dealing with the turret.
So this looked like it was going to be a hard counter, but so far Nerzl doing a good job to seemingly trading terribly, but still staying in the game.
Mm-hmm. And DeathShoot now with the XP lead.
Picking up the rage on the monkey. Monkey's going to heal as well. That's beautiful for Deadshot there.
Can't even challenge that monkey with that Magma Cannon there. Like, what are you going to do, right? I mean...
He's come prepared with backup. Right, Reconator there. Magma Cannon's going to be ticking away, so might not be available. But guess what? Defenso is available.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Defenso Chopper is just...
okay.
Colliding there.
That's
but
a massive
gets in perfect
spirit,
position. Yeah.
But it
Poison
may
strike.
Not even be enough. Okay, there we go. Self-destruct. What's it going to do? It's going to kill its own units. That's about it.
And then decent, perfect timing. Knew when that skeleton was going to spawn to take the bridge back immediately after. It was clear.
Deadshot ahead on XP now. Those bad trades eventually are catching up with Nerzl.
This Battle Monkey will win the fight? No, I guess he knew the distance of those...
Oof. Okay, Glen's Brew gets the value. He's going to hold the top bridge. Marines will clear up if the Battle Monkey doesn't. Bridge burn comes in.
Good burn, good burn. No other, like, premium burn targets, right? No, like, expensive DPS units.
Indeed.
Mostly just this weak stuff.
Like 3 for Deadshot, so he's going to be able to pick up Berserker Rage with his melee units from those embers on the bridge. You can see Deadshot's feeling quite comfortable there, because he's like almost having to float mana before he responds. He's comfortable. Defenso comes out and that just absolutely shuts down. Trying to get a Spirit on the Reconator, doesn't get the Spirit. Remember, Spirits give 50%
good burn, too, to deal with all that. Yeah.
of the unit HP. So they're great on big units. Does take the bridge, Nerzl at the top. Will have a dragon. Now, the dragon, again, is going to be... He's going to win by the dragon, or he's going to lose the game.
Yep, and we've seen DeathShoot defeat 2 dragons today really, really smoothly.
Okay. What's he going to do? He's taking a lot of face damage. The dragon's been available for a little bit. Hasn't spawned it yet. Taking face damage.
Here. Probably going to start healing, too. If he can get there.
I mean, he's dropping so low on HP.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a resource.
It is a resource.
No direct damage for DeathShoot, right? Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Right. This is it. Bridge burn's going to start doing work here.
Can't counter this with a... Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, okay.
Okay, Bridge Burn is available, but watch the DPS of these. Okay, they died pretty quickly though, but the DPS of those skeletons is fairly savage. Dragon's still alive. The good news is that he's got a spirit on both the dragon and the Reckonator. That's where he needs the spirit. That's a huge amount of extra HP. Deadshot's got a big XP.
Doesn't die, he wins this after this fight.
Reckonator's going to explode at the bottom, probably take out the dragon almost with it. Okay, but Deadshot's been controlling the bridges fairly well.
Yep.
Dragon goes down, and that was pretty much Nerzl's only opportunity at that point. Some spirits coming in, but not going to do too much. Battle Monkey getting some face damage, but Deadshot knows that that's fairly irrelevant at this point. 10 XP left for Deadshot to get his Mana Frenzy, and he'll close out the game here.
We did see Nerzl play this dragon in a stronger way than we've seen other people play it against DeathShoot, right? He got some defensive value and was able to make a more challenging push. You know, he knew that his Reckonator wasn't really getting value with the Defenso, so he's like, okay, I'll play it with the dragon, so Defenso doesn't really counter the dragon, but the Magma Cannon kind of dealt with both. And DeathShoot on his APEP, who he lost with in the first round. This does look like a different deck, though. Different deck choice.
We've got a Slither deck for Nerzl.
We see a Mushroom on board, so what do you think he's using that Mushroom for? It'll be interesting to see.
That mushrooms come from the Flingers.
Yes.
He has a lot of Zenchi, so it might just be a general use mushroom. He's got Tranquil Monkey, he's got the Ting Tang Tongue. Not going to have.
Yeah, we know how much he loves Tranquil.
Yep. There we go.
Using on the Triple T though. Yep.
Remember, Growth Burst Shroom did get buffed in the latest patch. 30% extra HP and damage. And those Bounce Berries can shred stuff that's coming from behind the push. Okay, I think there's decent value from the Ting there.
So Nerzl is kind of running his slithering deck, it seems. Yeah, just without the Slap Daddy.
Yeah, looks like he's got a Rabid Prowler in there. Not a card we see very often. Now,
Rabid, that card received a tweak recently too.
So it doesn't
only
have it doesn't have Cool Slitherbound itself, but it only requires one sacrifice to get activated. And activated means it will have Berserker Rage. So that is a
Which
Prowler
means that
on
jump
steroids.
is doing like a ton of damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Double damage on the jump, double damage from the Berserker Rage.
That thing will murder most things.
Really good use of the monkey here to just soak damage. I mean, this is what DeathShoot loves to do.
So this time DeathShoot got an Elite Swarmer from his perk, so he'll probably
much
prefer
more
that.
Yeah.
And there we see, boom, Ting disappears. Doesn't want to tank this on his face
That's
too
exactly
much. Got a spirit on it
do.
as well.
Yep,
Stun
Swarmers
Lancers.
right into Stun Lancers. 100% what I thought he was going to do.
Another Prowler.
Oh, it didn't get a jump, though.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
okay. Those Prowlers are difficult to deal with. My kryptonite.
Yeah, they're pretty pesky.
I always find it difficult to aggro them at the right time to prevent the jump.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you really just try and like wait till the last second when you could just like play into it early.
It's like they've decided to jump before they look like they're deciding to jump.
Yeah.
So when you try to prevent it at the last moment, it's already too late. Right, okay, so things are dead equal at the moment, but again, the Rabid Prowler shutting down that Ting.
Yep.
Deadshot does not want this on his face. Okay, nice trap. Remember, Deadshot 2 games to 1 up at the moment, looking to close this out and get his place in the grand final. This is very close. Right.
Dead even experience.
Snake Druid's going to do a good job there.
Perk 3 is going to be big for DeathShoot.
So you see a little thing he did there. He placed the Musketeer knowing that it would riposte away from the monkey and onto the bridge.
Love that play.
Look at all those slithers. Okay, that's effectively a free Soul Stealer. This is a big push coming in from Nerzl here.
This Triple T though is going to do some good work though against all these units.
Yep. It's not going to do enough.
That's a little nervous.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was a misplaced ball there. Totem seemed to work out, but that Soul Stealer's starting to shred everything. Okay.
Luckily, he was in Rage of the Master, so APEP was able to take it down.
But that push gave Nerzl a bit of an XP lead. Nerzl not quite getting the Musketeer riposte onto the bridge, so
close.
that was a little bit of a mistake.
I am an
Nerzl hits perk 3 first. Let's see when he chooses to use the dragon here. And let's see what DeathShoot will get when he gets his perk 3. Well, he's using the dragon here. That seems like enough mana to work against the game value.
Yep, so he wants a big push here with the dragon, plus some huge slither value. He has a sacrifice.
I imagine Summons is his next card.
Summons is available. There we go. Statue spawned on the top lane. Now we've seen DeathShoot deal with the dragons very well. So it does need support, and that's going to be an activated Ting from the Growth Burst Shroom. That's going to start doing great DPS. Nothing on it to shut it down at the moment.
Yep.
It's nicely handled. DeathShot taking the bottom bridge with the stun launcher as well. So he's handling both lanes very well.
Yeah.
Statue
Nerzl has XP advantage here, which we would expect after a push like this, but then after this is when Desu's going to push back.
Dragon is still
assuming
alive,
he survives
though.
this push.
Yeah, Dragon is still alive, can be pesky. Be nice if he gets an attack off here. Ooh, Ting goes down. Okay, this is real problematic for DeathShot. That dragon with 1 HP is
health, 300 health,
changed everything.
Totem.
How does he kill that statue quickly enough that the statue doesn't
No,
kill
he
him?
does
I don't
not.
think he does.
That's
he
how.
doesn't.
Woo!
Nerzl brings it back. And here we go. This is the decider of this redemption bracket final. The winner of this game goes through to the grand final to play against Nadaraja. The loser is our third placed player.
DeathShoot lost 2 matches with this APEP, and he's like, you know what? I can't lose a third game. Come on.
Okay, sticking to his guns. Milloween for Nerzl. We've seen the power of Millow before. What kind of Millow is it? We've got a Hypnotize in there. We're
Wow,
going to see a
those
Rock
archers
Rivals
beat
or
the
something.
Legionnaires off the line. Nice.
Yep.
Gonna win top there too with the Shock Rock coming in to hold the bridge.
Okay. Nerzl pinged bad at the top there. Not sure what he was unhappy about. Okay, and again we see the Brother of the Burning Fist. DeathShot getting a little
DeathShoot
bit of
brought
XP.
a Curse Bearer this round.
Now he does have
Which is
the
helpful.
Tantrum Throwers as his perk 1, sorry.
Those are great. That's a great perk 1 because you can split them for bridges.
Split for bridges. Remember, they've been through a few changes. Currently, I think if they're activated, which means your opponent has both bridges, then they come with their spears. And
Yes.
if they aren't activated, you still get both of them, but they don't have that first spear attack. Right, this is going to be some
Damages
early
here?
pressure.
Yep.
Flyby kills the pocket. Brother wailing away on face. Look at the poison from that Slitherbound taking out the Curse
Yep.
Bearer. That's
Yep.
nice. Right. He's committed to wanting that bottom bridge. Gonna allow the Master to deal with the Elite Swarmer. Again, make use of your Master. Make use of your HP.
Yeah, I tend to play APEP like super cycly, and with that, I tend to put in Heal Puff for the quick cycle, but then it also lets you just really play with your health, because later in the game, APEP can like overwhelm the board with the cheap units if you're doing fast cycle. DeathShoot going a little different approach here, right? He's got some more mid-range units. Running aimbot, right? Not Drone Walker, aimbot, which is interesting, right? As a tech outlet. Just for the Marines too. Pretty good DPS
Being
unit.
a pain at the bottom. This is a substantial push. DeathShot's struggling a bit here. He's behind on XP.
He's got Totem though. He's gonna use here. Yeah.
He does have Totem.
Still threatening.
It does not last like it used to last. Look at it just ticking through. That Brother's healing. DPS is going to be on face. Most of it's dead though. Okay.
Okay, not bad.
Lasted just enough time, but good XP for Nerzl though.
Yeah, Desu needs to get up on XP here because this deck doesn't really have a ton of push potential to finish off. It seems.
Remember, winner of this goes to the grand final, so all to play for. Nerzl in a strong position, done a lot of face damage to DeathShot, and has good XP. And of course, that perk 3 for Milloween is going to be very strong. But the thing is here, we know that perk 3 for Millow is going to be strong. We don't know for sure whether
Right.
Apep's perk 3 is going to be strong. Nice use of the shield there is basically just a makeshift wall. His missiles coming in, softening up. And the wolf can clear. Okay. Still Nerzl ahead on XP.
Nice little collision move there. The Curse Bearer gets pushed by a Grenadier, which is interesting. I'd have to consult the chart.
Yeah, each unit does have a weight value, and that determines what it can and can't push, what will push it on and off of bridges and things. Some things are a little strange, but there's perk 3 for Nerzl. This is a scary position for Deadshot to be in. Quite a lot of XP behind.
Yeah, Deadshot's just really good at evaluating the situation, right? Like, he wanted to use the skeletons to absorb hits from the brother, but he saw the Grenadier, so he's like, no, I gotta stun that, then use my skeletons to kill that before I can deal with the other units. Maybe not trading as favorably as he would have liked.
The chunks of
This
that
is
golem's
a
taken
lot
out.
from Nerzl.
Yeah. Deadshot having to defend with his units because his shield wasn't available, but next golem is ready. Perk 3 still not available. Nerzl ahead and getting further ahead at this point. Is he going to push Deadshot out of the tournament? Are we going to see a new grand finalist? Narajara awaiting the winner of this.
Ha! Scrapyard.
He's got Scrapyard. Deadshot.
Wait. He does have some tech, but
His
probably
current
not
tech
where he
counter
wants
is
to be spending
0. Deadshot's going to be very unhappy. I don't know, did he ping or anything? If you're,
No, I didn't
watching
see it.
Deadshot? Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, he's got 25 tech now, but it's going to be difficult to get any value out of it. At least it's a potential extra wall, but that's not going to win him the game. That's just going to slow down his demise. And there we see Scrapyard used.
Nerzl reacting.
Is anything going to come out of it?
I don't think building should be a part of APAP's polls. I think it should be minions only.
Potentially. I think buildings are okay, but something like the Scrapyard, which is really synergetic with certain decks, is kind of awkward.
Yeah, I mean more for just consistency, right? Because I think Scrapyard has no place, and then it's like, okay, what are the other buildings? You know, Magma Cannon and Wall for perk 1 and perk 3. Yeah, I think it'd be fine just to make it minions only. I mean, APAP, yeah.
Okay, Deadshot having to
At
put
one
the
point,
pressure
those
on the
used to be
bridges
full
here.
spells, right?
Yeah. This is almost Mana Frenzy for Nerzl.
Yeah.
I can't see any way that Deadshot can not lose this. Looks like Deadshot...
Maybe Nerzl will disconnect.
Maybe. Deadshot, of course, our
It's still a
reigning
lot on
champion.
board.
Deadshot is our reigning champion. I think even if Nerzl disconnects, he'll probably still win this at this point. Our reigning champion's going to be knocked out. Nerzl is going to get to the final against Nataraja. We're just playing this out, but Mana Frenzy, Nerzl is so far ahead. There's no way Deadshot can hold on here. And we are going to have a new winner in this event. Deadshot is removed. He's finished third. Very well played to him. But Nerzl has eliminated the reigning champion and goes through to the grand final.